Okay. Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. I did not even see that you walked in the door. How are you? Yeah, okay. Do you have a minute? I just wanted to meet with you before your trip because, girl, you have me a little bit concerned. I want to make sure, like, I know where you're going so that if I don't hear from you, I know where your location is and I can get you help or something if you need. I mean, would you rather me worry too much or not at all? Yeah, okay. So and I also have a really good book that can probably help you out with like different plant life. Just girl, don't judge me. It's just that you might not have a signal, and if you don't know all your plants, you might not know which are dangerous, poisonous, or which that you might even be able to eat if you want. If you get hungry and you run out of food, you need to know all the things before you go on this hiking trip of yours. Because, girl, tell me you want to backpack practically across the state? Okay, just let me get a few things. I had a map. Somewhere. Okay. Hold, please. So, yeah, you can just relax. I know, such a beautiful day. That's why I like sitting by the big door. I know, I'm so glad we got these French doors because it lets in all the light. You can see the wildlife, the birds, the trees. So, yeah. Okay, I have different, like, I don't know, like, what you are wanting to, like, see all of the different waterfalls and stuff. Okay, yeah, I have this which shows you, like, all the different waterfalls that you might possibly see on your trip, and it tells you, like, some descriptions about them and, like, how many miles it takes to get to them from, like, the trailheads. Yeah, there's, like, all these different, so you might just want to keep this. Yeah, here, you can have, here, actually, I'll start a stack over here, and, yeah, you can just, do you need anything? Do you need water, or you're good? Okay. Yeah, this has some more information about, like, all the different landmarks and, what do you call it? The things that you'll be walking through. Whether it's going to be, like, really difficult, really raggedy and mountainous, or easy paved paths. Because you just need a heads up sometimes of, like, what you're getting into. Okay. And this as well, and it also has, like, this is really good in that it has information on like local places around. I know you don't want to like, you want to be all in and like camp in your tent and everything, but if you get desperate, this exactly, it provides like all the places that you might be around to stay. You know, there's like cabin rentals and all that you can stay in. And girl, I will pay for it. Like, I don't want you out there risking your life just because you want to camp for like a whole month. It might get pretty rough out there like after a while. So yeah, it's got all the information you need. So, and like yeah, directions on how to get different places. It just might be helpful. So here, I'll put this in your stack as well. And then, okay, that is that. These, another, kind of telling like what are the best waterfalls to go on your hike across the state. So, yeah, might want that. Okay. So, I just need to know like what days you plan to be where, because I'm gonna be checking in. I know you won't always have signal, but like you will have your like walkie, whatever you call it, that like connected to the satellites and you can like use it in emergencies, right? Okay. You never know. I know you're like really confident in yourself, which is good, but like at the same time you gotta be cautious, because you never know like where you might find yourself. You know, you might find yourself in some type of predicament, and yeah, that's not the right map. I need to find. Girl, I'm a mess, because like you came, I thought you were coming like an hour from now, but that's okay, that's okay. It's no problem. I just needed to be a little more prepared. I was just out here chilling with my Sudoku. Okay. So, yeah, okay. You plan to leave Wednesday. Okay. For the whole rest of the month. Okay. Okay. So it'll be more like the northern part of the country, not country, the state. This, okay. And you'll have your compass, right? Okay. Let me get a pen. So you said you're gonna start on the west side near the river, around this general area on Wednesday. Okay, and then you'll work your way across. You're gonna make it all the way across in less than a month? All the way out here? Okay. I mean, you can do it, but just, I know how you can be pushing yourself to like the literal brink of near death, so don't be out here killing yourself. Let's just say it. Okay. So Wednesday. River. Okay. And then okay, so yeah, a good place to stop would be, yeah, right in this, exactly right in that area. It's a state park, so you can camp and explore. Okay, but from there to there, that's gonna take you, when do you plan to get there? Around Saturday? Okay. You might take your time to explore around the river before you make it over. Okay, so Saturday. Bill. So, okay, that's fair. Cypress Trail. Okay. And then okay, so you'll stay in the, all right, you'll start working your way over until, okay, so about a week of exploring and making your way over to the grand old river in the middle of the state, right here. Okay, are you gonna like travel down, or are you just gonna keep making your way? Okay, I was gonna say, I hope you keep, because like, if you gallivant too much in one spot, that's when you don't make it to your destination on time and we all get worried. You said by the end of the month you'll be back. Okay, so back on our side of town, back to civilization. So that's about 7 days, so it'll be about the next Friday you'll be by that river. Okay, Friday. Okay, and then so okay, I see. You're gonna keep making your way over. Now yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit. Okay, go you. So you want to go hiking through the mountain range on the west side of the river, but before you get to, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, so it'll be like, yeah, you don't want to go to the city, so you're gonna kind of go a little bit north. Okay, so yeah. So how long are you gonna be exploring that mountain range? About 5 days, and then you'll be on the other side. Okay, I see. So, okay, what kind of like snacks and food are you gonna be bringing? Ooh, beans and hot dogs. That sounds yummy. And you got all your camping gear. You don't need, okay, and a good pair of hiking shoes, right? Okay. Okay. So you're gonna go the mountain range that's like that way, and then across over. Okay. And then you're gonna come back to the falls. That's when you come back from, yeah, over the, yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand you don't want to get too close to the city because like that defeats the purpose, but once you get on the western side of the town area, then you're gonna get to the waterfall that like, okay, and that extends into the river like all the way across there, and it like keeps on. Okay. And that's when you get there is when you're gonna, okay, that's when you're gonna actually like fly back home. Okay, good. I would not expect you to travel on foot all the way back home. Okay. So that'll be another week. So, okay. You're saying probably 8 days to get to the waterfalls on the other side of town. Okay. Let me see what landmark. Okay. And okay, I see. So, okay. Do you have a GPS that you can use like without signal and just in case? You do? Okay, it's connected to like the satellites. Good, that's good. Okay. That gives me some more peace. Okay. Okay. And then you said it'll be probably like how many days like to get across, like you're gonna travel along the side of the river, but that's gonna be like what, 10 days you think approximately to get until you get, okay, to Bucktown. Okay, so 10 days down, check in. Yeah, because we don't need you to go missing and then all of us be unaware of where you're at. So okay. Just need to make some notes so I don't forget to check in and make sure that you are prepared. I know you got it, girl. You got it. I trust you, but just a concerned friend. Okay. So by the 30th, you will be done with your backpacking trip. Okay. Completely done on, and that's actually the day of the flight. Okay. And you know, yeah, so I can look up, there should be a Starbucks in that area so that once you get in town you can like charge your device so that you can make sure you're able to order an Uber and all that for the airport. Here, let me grab my phone real quick. Okay, yeah, I have my phone. I know it's getting dark in this room, so we're gonna probably have to move to a different room in a minute, but okay, so yeah, I see in on East Street in Claresville, on the corner of East and Brook Street, there is a Starbucks, so I can write that out for you. Where did I put my pen? Okay. for this. Yeah, and this will just help you in case you lose service and you need to find somewhere where you can like plug in your phone. Okay. And there's even like a Chick-fil-A across the street, so you can get some food. Some good old chicken if you want as well. Okay. I'm just kind of drawing out the directions. Here. That's the directions, but let me like draw it a little bit. So it'll be like East Street and then Brook. Right. And the Starbucks will literally be right here on this side of the road. But over here will be Chick-fil-A, and yeah. So this will be like, it'll be straight shot from where you're coming out of, from the, yeah. The trailhead that you'll be coming out of will be off of Mains Boulevard, which turns into East Street. So it'll be like straight shot, easy peasy. So here. Yeah, Starbucks. Easy peasy. Here, let me rewrite it. Street down here. And this is East Street. And then I'm just making sure this is legible because like I know I wrote really sloppy with the pen. And then yeah, so obviously whichever you want to go to get an outlet so you can charge up your phone, get that Uber, go to the airport, and we'll celebrate when you come back home and finally be able to like breathe and know that girly is safe. No, it's awesome that you're doing this, but it's just a little, you know, alarming sometimes when a girlie's out there, you know, backpacking, so across the whole state, but it's okay. Yeah, so I have this really cool book that will like, yeah, it's so helpful. No, trust me, it's so helpful with like giving you all the information on all the plant life. And you know, if you're out there starving, you might want to know what plants you can and can't eat. So I'm just saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. So here, you can keep this map for yourself. Yeah, I'll put it in your stack over here. Okay, it's getting like really dark in here, so I'm gonna put a light on. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it's just there's some guests sleeping in the other room, so I just don't want to bother them, so we're just gonna stay in here for now. But what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna show you the book. Trust me, you'll thank me later when you don't have cell service and you're wondering, is this plant gonna kill me or can I eat it? Or can I make a shelter out of it? I'm not being dramatic, it's just, you never know in these situations what might have to happen. So, this is the National Audubon Society Field Guide to North American Trees, the Eastern region. So, just where you'll be at. So, in the very beginning, somewhere, it has this like key of like different types of trees, like general trees, different leaves, like the leaves, shapes and types, and then it shows as you keep going. This is just like a general overview of the different types of leaves, trees, flowers, fruits. Where did it go? There was like, and it tells you what pages things are, but not yet. Hold on. Okay, and this is like the map of like, so I'm assuming since this is a book for the Eastern region, that's like the line separating, so it's like all of this side of the US, and then it shows different names. Oh, this is just like how to use the book, but let's get to like the good stuff. So this is a key, yeah, of like the different leaf shapes, and then it shows you like what page, like where you can find a picture of it, and then where you find the description of it. So, and then yeah, that's leaves, and then there's eventually there's like flowers and berries. This is a flower key, so like the different colors, flowers, and then the different cones and fruits. And yeah, and then it has all the pictures and detail, vivid detail, so you know what you're looking at. And then we'll have the descriptions, so it'll say like where it's usually found, like what you can use it for, if it's edible, just like different facts about it. Yeah, so like for example, yeah, and it's pretty big. And then there's an index too if you wanted to use in the back for easier looking things up. Yeah, but for example, say you wanted like to find a different this viburnums, you know, you want to find out about these leaves, like what can they be handy for. So you go, it's the plate number 53. Let's see, plate number 53, that's like really the beginning, so like that's right here, and then it'll tell you what page, so 673. So then you can find out all the information, the description, where it's found, the habitat, yeah, everything you need to know about it, what they're usually used for, if they're, you know, poisonous or edible or whatnot. So yeah, let's do like a flower and then a tree, just so I know that you know, so I don't just give this to you and then it's like useless because you don't even know what you're looking at. So like the flowers, what color do you want to do? Let's do pink. Okay, so pink flowers is plate number 456 to, well, it's 456 to 468, so there's quite a bit. Let's go to 456. Let's see, 450. We're past that. It disappeared. Wait. Oh, I'm not looking at the right number. I'm looking at the page number is not that plate number. 456. Okay, here they are. Oh, so pretty. Look at the pink blossoms and stuff. Crab apple, sweet crab apple. Okay, let's find a cute one. I mean, those are all cute, but like, oh, these are really pretty. American, no, that's American Swift Tree. Royal Polonia. So that's page 661. Let's see where that is. What did I say? 661. Okay. Thanks for like your patience. 661, 661. I know I can be a little extra, but like I just want to make sure you're safe and you know all the things and you have all the things you need. 661, 661. Okay. I forget numbers easy, so I'm like, So yeah, there they are. Royal Paulownia. And it's got all the details. This handsome, rapid growing ornamental and shaped tree resembles cattle. I don't know what that is. Bigger shoots with enormous leaves. And it says like the length and stuff. It's exported to Japan for furniture and special uses such as sandals. Okay. It's named for Anna Paulowna of Russia, Princess of the Netherlands and ancestor of the present Queen. What does that say? I don't know. Present Queen Juliana. Okay, cool. And then let's do like a tree. That's some fun facts. Okay. And girl, you can never be too prepared. So, where'd the trees go? Let's go back to the key. The trees. Wait, that's the plates. We need to do. Oh yeah, and we do the cones and fruits are on this page right here. All the way down. We got like oh, where'd my pen go? I need a pointer stick for this. No, I'm not being extra. This is just so we know how to use the book. Cones, keys, pods, balls and capsules, and tufted fruits, acorns, nuts, berry-like fruit, and fleshy fruit. Okay. But let's skip on over to where'd the trees go? Okay. Girl, maybe I'm like really being dumb right now because it's probably just the leaves are referring to the trees, so my bad. Anyways, so let's find like oh, autumn leaves. Let's find a page of autumn leaves because those are so pretty. Red leaves are on 577. I know, it'll be awesome if you end up, not to encourage you to do this again, but if you did do it again, I would encourage you to do it in the fall time where there's all the fall foliage. It's gonna be glorious and beautiful. But again, you don't have to do this again. Like, you're scaring us enough doing it one time, so no, we're here for you, but like, you're just a girl out here in the woods for 30 days, so it's like, oof. No, you'll be fine. You'll have your emergency contact device and all that. Okay. Am I on the right page? Yeah. Starts the autumn leaves. All these beautiful red leaves. I love red leaves. It's so beautiful. It like puts me in awe when I just like look out at like foliage and see bright red. That and like bright yellow. Oh, which I just turned to. Oh, that's so pretty. Like the bright colors are just so gorgeous. Got the orange. Okay, anyways, I got distracted. We're gonna look up the description of one of these yellow. So maybe we'll do, which one do you like? This one. Should do this one. Okay. It's page 436. Okay, so right, yellow poplar. Yeah, the tulip tree. Okay, one of the tallest, most beautiful eastern hardwoods. Okay. Leaves long and wide, blades of unusual shape, twigs brown, stout, hairless, and flowers long and wide, rounded green petals. Oh, pretty. Most well-drained soils. Introduced into Europe from Virginia by the earliest colonialists and also on the Pacific coast. Very tall trees with massive trunks were cut for valuable soft wood. Pioneers hollowed out a single log to make a lightweight canoe, one of the chief commercial hardwoods Popular is used for furniture as well as crates, toys, musical instruments, and that's so cool. So like if you need to make a canoe, I'm just saying you could use popular trees. Happy to say that. Okay, but yeah, this is yours for the trip because yeah. Okay, let me gather all your clothes. And wait, you don't need that one or this one, but you do need the others. So got this, and then yeah, we need that. Okay, so here you go. Keep it somewhere you won't forget to pack in your backpack. But yeah, of course, I just care about you, and I want to make sure that you're got all that you need. And yeah, let me know, call me up when you figure out the time that you need to board the train. And yeah, I'm actually really excited, even though I am going to be a little bit worried about you. I'm super excited, and I can't wait for this experience for you. You're gonna have so much fun, like such a blast in nature. Nature is just, that's like where I feel like closest to God. It's just like so therapeutic, and it helps it helps clear the mind and like get you like focused and centered. So I am definitely excited. But yeah, I know you have a busy rest of your evening, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you have a whole assignment to catch up on before the trip. Okay, you go do that. I'm gonna be here doing my Sudoku. I can't remember what page I was on. I know I've almost finished this whole book, so I'm like hard to find when what puzzle I haven't finished. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be here. But yeah, alrighty, girl. You have a good one. See you soon.